record on this computer. Definition: mod x is equal. I think we have done this earlier. Mod x is equal to x if x is greater than 0, is equal to 0 if x is equal to 0, is equal to opposite of x if x is less than 0. Sometimes mod x can be as defined as maximum amongst x and opposite of x. That is what is mod x. Okay. Geometric interpretation of mod x. Suppose this is x, then this is small x, this is 0. It's a distance from origin. So x can be here or x can be here. On real number line, it is distance from origin. This is very important concept and important to visualize because majority of the problems can be solved using this visualization. So if I say absolute value of x minus 3 is equal to 2, then the two values of x are 1 or 5. Because if you consider the distance, now this is going to be distance from 3 of x should be 2 or of x should be 2. So this should be 5 or this should be 1. That is what is our solution as far as geometry is concerned. However, if I want to apply this definition, mod x minus 3 is equal to 2 implies x minus 3 is equal to 2 if x minus 3 is greater than 0, implies x is equal to 5 if x is greater than 3, correct? Or opposite of x plus 3 is equal to 2 if x minus 3 is less than 0, implies x is equal to 1 if x is less than 3, correct? So the condition for absolute value is also satisfied and the value of x that you are getting survives because this and this also should be correct. If x is equal to 5 and it says that x should be greater than 3, then answer is x is equal to 5, then it is correct. Okay, so I have explained you both the methods. This is geometric, this is algebraic. And every time you deal with absolute value sign, you are supposed to deal with it either geometrically or algebraically. If the equations are long and if the algebra is difficult, then many times it is difficult to deal with them geometrically. We have to go ahead with algebra. So easy problems and maybe then difficult problems. Solve absolute value of x minus 4 should be less than or equal to 2. Geometrically this will be easy because from 4 you are supposed to have distance less than or equal to 2. So this distance is 2 hollow. We can make it dark. We can make it dark. This is 2. This is 2. So all values of x whose distance from 4 is less than or equal to 2. I cannot go this side. I cannot go this side. So it will be x belongs to 2 to 6. As simple as that. Right? Second.
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, can you show this algebraically?
Yes, algebraically. X minus 4 is less than or equal to 2. Is equal implies x minus 4 is less than or equal to 2 if x minus 4 is less than 0. Implies x should be less than or equal to 6 if x is less than 4. Is that right? Yes or no? Is this correct? X
Yes.
is less than or equal to 2. So x should be less than or equal to 6 if x is less than 4. Good. So if x is less than 4, your solution set will be towards this side. I mean, if I want to draw the solution set up to this point is then a hollow circle or dark circle 6. Now, dark circle 6 is giving actually the solution set from here, but it is not allowed. We are not supposed to take these points because the moment we take these points, sorry, उल्टा ले लगा मी. Oh, my mistake, my bad, my bad. I'm not changing the sign and you're also listening and I'm explaining why is that correct, etc. हाईट झाली तुमची. x absolute value sign काढून टाकलं तर it should be greater than 0. X minus 4 should be greater than 0. Therefore, x should be less than or equal to 6 if x is greater than 4. Yes or no? अरे बरोबर आहे का आता तरी?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So I have 4 here. Hello, it is not equal. I have 6 here, which is equal. Therefore, I am allowed to take these many points as far as this solution is concerned. Correct? 1. This is case 1. Case 2 is equal to implies opposite of x plus 4 less than equal to 2 if x minus 4 is less than 0. Correct? So solving inequality. We are good in inequalities now because we have learned inequalities. This implies x goes other side, 2 comes this side. So x must be greater than equal to 2 if x is less than 4. This gives me, again, I mean, this was 4, this was 6, this is 4, this is 2. So this is giving me this solution set. And case 3, x minus 4 what should I do? I should take case of 0 now. Is equal to 0. If x minus 4 is equal to 0. Oh, okay. That implies x is equal to 4. In fact, what you can do is you can, okay, let me make it clear in the first place. Instead of writing 3 statements for the definition here, you can always combine 0 in one of the two. I can write the definition in 2 steps is equal to x if x is greater than equal to 0 is equal to opposite of x if x is less than 0. I mean, if you include 0, the answer is going to be 0. So we need not have to have third case. And hence, if I include first, then I would have got this circle as a dark circle here itself, and my solution set would have been this is okay and this is okay. Therefore, solution set is x belongs to 2 to 6. Are you there? समझते सगळ्यांना? Good. Go to basics. Now, this is most important what I am trying to tell you now. Root of x square is equal to. Now, let me first give you the definition of radicals. I must have given it earlier. Radical is non-negative square root of non-negative real number. This is most important. So, confusion. Root 20 is equal to. Can you tell me what is root 25?
5 plus 5.
5 is 5. But maybe because of this day saying it so, but so far in our life, we have been saying root 25 is equal to plus or minus 5. Yes or no? Or it is plus 5 always. So what is the confusion? Because the moment we take one step here, squaring both sides, we get 25 is equal to 25, which is true. But then what is radical 25? By this definition, radical 25 is only this answer is correct, this answer is not correct. Mathematical, pure mathematics point of view, if it is SQRT, square root of 25, then the answer is plus or minus 5. But if it is radical 25, the answer is 5. Now, what is the confusion? What is this? Let me explain. That is what I was trying to tell you. Radical x square is equal to mod x, and mod x is equal to x if x is greater than 0 or equal to 0, and is equal to minus x if x is less than 0. Right? So what we are doing here is combining these two steps directly, which is not going to be correct actually. This does not mean both these answers, but we have to split it in two parts. If you are applying radical sign, then you must follow this definition. It is non-negative square root of a non-negative real number. It is understood. The moment I write like this, I mean non-negative square root of a non-negative number. Nobody will come and tell you that this is non-negative square root of a non-negative number. It is the meaning of that itself. And therefore, the moment you put something inside radical sign, it must be non-negative. That is one condition which you need to obey every time you write radical sign. And condition that you obey which comes out as an answer also should be non-negative. It's a non-negative square root of non-negative real number. And therefore, doesn't matter what you are eventually getting, but okay, let me explain it to you like this. If I say root x square is equal to root 25, solve. If I ask you to solve this, root x square is equal to root 25. In other words, am I asking the same question? Maybe yes, maybe not. Root x square is equal to root 25. That means absolute value of x is equal to, okay, whatever is this. Whatever is this quantity, but it has to be 5. Why? Because it is a non-negative square root of non-negative number. This is non-negative, visual. 25 is non-negative, nobody can question. So are you supposed to write here plus or minus 5? No. Radical 25 is 5. Radical x square is mod x. Oh, then I will solve this. Mod x is equal to x if x is 5. So if x is 5, that is one solution. And if x is less than 0, that means opposite of 5. That is another solution. These are the two solutions of this equation. That is what we used to refer it over here. I think I am making it absolutely clear to everyone. Very rarely in books also you will find this type of clarity while explaining radical and absolute sign together. Is there any doubt, difficulty to any student? Have you understood? Let me pause. Okay. So if you have understood this, let me give you numerical. Shall I make it difficult or easy? First, easy. So, given A, B, C belonging to R. Solve. X square minus 4 into root 1 minus x is equal to 0. Get me the values of x. Now in this problem you are forced to make mistake because you want, this is anyway factorized. Either this should be 0 or this should be 0, or maybe this should be 0 for two values of x, x is equal to 2 and x is equal to minus 2. This will be 0 if x is equal to 1. So you will be three values of x. However, in the problem, if we have got radical sign, it means 1 minus x is not less than, is greater than or equal to 0. That means x must be smaller than or equal to 1, and therefore x is equal to minus x is equal to 2 is a wrong solution. Why? Because it makes this fellow negative. 1 minus x becomes negative. Therefore solution set for this problem is 1 comma minus 2. Conceptual. Why should I give you ABC? For some other reason I think I had given it. Okay. Mod x minus 4 question. Mod x minus 4 is less than small a, where a is a real number. Solve. Now, as a is given to be real number, you have to consider three cases for a negative, a equal to 0, a is greater than 0. For first two cases, if a is negative, you cannot produce LHS negative, solution set empty. If a is equal to 0, you can produce 0, but it should be strictly less than 0, hence solution set empty. And in the third case, if a is greater than 0, we will have some solutions. So we deal with them by using definition. If we use x minus 4 greater than or equal to 0, then x minus 4 should be less than a, which gives us the inequality 4 less than or equal to x less than a plus 4. That is the first solution set. If we use the second line of the definition, opposite of x minus 4 should be less than a if x minus 4 is less than 0. If we use this, we get this inequality. 4 minus a is less than x is less than 4. If we combine these two, then final solution set is 4 minus a comma a plus 4 open interval. That is what is the solution set. Next problem. Simplify. Radical 13 minus 4 root 10 is equal. Kadavuttar. Now, whenever you find sums like this dealing with irrational numbers or surd, this is a bigger radical sign, so it is expected that whatever is inside radical sign is a perfect square. Not perfect square we can say, but it is a square of something. So we go like this. A plus b bracket square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. A minus b bracket square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this 2 here is going to be important to us. So 13 minus 2. We make it 2, whether it is available or not. We force the 2 over here. Then remaining 2 can be written as 4 and 10. So what becomes inside is 40. That is your first step. Then you should look at it, because this is minus sign, you should look at it with this formula, compare it with this formula. And maybe you get a hint here saying that root 8 into root 5, that makes it 13. Here it will be root 8 square plus root 5 square. This is simple. This quantity now inside bigger radical sign is same as 13 minus 2 root 40. Now it looks like square, which we will write as, now we have two choices actually. Let me make both the choices available to you. Root 8 minus root 5 bracket square, or root 5 minus root 8 bracket square radical. Okay, that is a perfect square, because if we keep ourselves inside the radical sign, both these answers are correct, because if we square them, we get this. If we simplify them, we get this. Further simplify, we get this. Okay, so all the steps are if and only if, but we are solving, therefore we are showing it if then. Now, here your knowledge of radical sign or definition of radical sign will come in picture. Now here, if I say x square is equal to this, solve, then what is x? X is mod x. X is mod x. Radical. Then x is equal to mod x here, mod x. But we are not getting into it because we have discussed this. So I am not assigning it as x square. What I am trying to bring it to your notice is, unfortunate. What I am trying to bring it to your notice is, After this step, you are supposed to report your answer as this is the answer. Root 8 minus root 5 is correct answer. And root 5 minus root 8 is the wrong answer. Why? Because if you solve both of them, I am solving both of them in blue. I am solving both of them in blue simultaneously. And the answer is absolute value of radical 8 minus radical 5. In this case, an answer for this will be radical 5 minus radical 8 कळतंय तुम्हाला? And then am I making sense? Wait, just disturb. Now this quantity is going to be negative. And answer for this is going to be non-negative. Because this is a non-negative number and its square root has to be non-negative. But if you write root 5 minus root 8 is a negative quantity because root 8 is greater than root 5. Therefore, answer for this is, suppose if you write this, it is wrong. It has to be root 8 minus root 5. Any questions? Answer must be root 8 minus root 5 and not root 5 minus root 8. Even if their squares are same. Because this radical sign comes into the picture. This radical sign comes into the picture. The moment you use the definition of this radical sign, it has to be an. However, root 5 minus root 8 is not non-negative, therefore it cannot be the answer. I think it has a very good learning value. Okay, so shall I give problem from here or shall I give you the next problem from here? Next problem is question root of 4 plus root 15 is equal. Now you should be able to do it because I have taught you how to do it. How much is root minus 5 square? Answer is 5 and not minus 5. Okay, now let me see if you can solve this. A and B are real numbers. Simplify. Radical A plus B minus 2 root B. Now this is a tricky problem. The moment A, B comes into this picture, parameters, they are real numbers. They are not real variables. They are real numbers. But we really do not know those real numbers. So they could be positive, they could be negative, they could be zero. So first thing that, of course, method of completing square, etc., you will have to do it. Root A minus root B bracket square or radical root B minus root A bracket square, something like this you have to process. But then when it comes to reporting the answer, the moment I use this radical sign here, A must be greater than equal to 0. B must be greater than equal to 0. So if A is less than 0 or B is less than 0, no solution. Yes or no? We will not be able to find a solution because this radical will fail. So if A comma B are greater than equal to 0, then if a comma b are greater than equal to 0, then root a minus root b is the answer if a is greater than b, or root b minus root a is the answer if b is greater than a. This is the complete story.
Sir, there is one
Ah.
more thing. If A equal to B.
Huh?
If A is equal to B, you have not considered that.
If a is equal to b, I can put it somewhere here. ठीक है? अरे क्लियर है क्या? This is very important and you need the clarity while solving this problem. Otherwise, the most common wrong answer is either this or both of them. This or this is a wrong answer. Only correct answer is root 8 minus root 8. Both simultaneously present is a wrong answer because you are not respecting the outer radical sign. You must respect inside radical sign as well as outer radical sign. Okay, next problem. X is a real variable. Solve. कलर का एक चांगला नहीं है. Root of or radical of x square plus 6x plus 9. सॉल्व करायला सांगतोय तर मी तुम्हाला RHS द्यावा लागेल ना मला. Or maybe simplify. Simplify radical x square plus 6x plus 9. This is a perfect square, therefore you will write it like this: x plus 3 bracket square. Answer for this will be mod x plus 3 and you get this answer. If x is less than or equal to minus 3, solution set is minus x minus 3. If x minus 3 is less than x, solution set is S is, not solution set, S is x plus. Simplify. Next problem. S of x is equal to root of radical of x square plus 2x plus 1 minus radical x square plus 4x plus 4 plus radical x square minus 6x plus 9. Okay. Neatly written final answer only will be checked. First step is obvious. S of x is equal to mod x plus 1 minus mod x plus 2 plus mod x minus 3. And one way to deal with this is to draw the graph or algebraically scanning from left to right. Important points. If we visualize this as distances, then important points are minus 2, minus 1, plus 3. These are the important points on real number line. So if x is less than minus 2, is the first case. So x is less than equal to minus 2. It's an extreme left. Therefore, all the absolute value signs will have negative value inside. Therefore, we need to flip the sign. So it has to be done very quickly. You cannot waste time. So you have to develop your own tricks and skills to do this. It is minus x minus 1 minus minus plus x minus minus plus 2 minus x plus 3. That is what is the value of s of x, which is equal to minus x is gone. 5 minus 1 is 4 minus x. It will allow, when x is less than or equal to minus 2, it will follow this line, straight line. If x is greater than minus 2 and less than equal to minus 1, this is going to be positive and both of them going to be negative. So minus x minus 1 minus x minus 2 minus x plus 3 minus x minus 1 minus x minus 2 minus x plus 3 is equal to minus 3x. It will follow this line, and you can put minus 2 either this side or that side, because if x is equal to minus 2, both of them will give us exactly same value, minus 6 or plus 6. If x is between minus 1 less than or equal to 3, that means 1 and 2 all absolute value will possess exactly same sign. This will flip. So it is x plus 1 minus x minus 2 minus x plus 3 is equal to, how much it is? Minus x plus 2. And the last is 3 is less than x. All values to the right of 3, every absolute value will be positive. So x plus 1 minus x minus 2 plus x minus 3 is equal to x minus 4. So these are the lines which will follow in these intervals right from minus infinity to plus infinity. Understood? So you can sketch. I mean, by doing this analysis, you can sketch this graph. And if after sketching the graph, if I ask you to solve this is equal to 5, then maybe, I mean, I have sufficient time to sketch the graph and complete this problem itself. So let us complete this problem. Suppose it's equal to 5, then you will be able to quickly find out the solutions of this problem, all values of x. Let us see. Let us try to do it. X-axis, y-axis. And important points are minus 1, minus 2, 1, 2, and 3. So if x is less than minus 1, it will follow minus x plus 4. So y-axis intercept is 4 and slope is minus 1. My goodness. Okay, now forgive me about this, but I don't want to try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I should be able to shift it little bit below, but then let me check what can I shift. Where about? Okay, that is not bad. Good. This is 1, 2, 3, and I require 4. Y-axis intercept is 4, slope is negative, and therefore the line will go like this. Let me draw line by red line. It is going to come like this. this is plus 6. Then it will follow minus 3x. So it will pass through origin, and anyway it is minus 3x. Right? So good. Okay. Then it will follow minus x plus 2. Y-axis intercept is minus x. Sorry. Up to minus 1 it will go, not beyond that. Minus 1, if I substitute here, I get answer 3. So from here to here it is straight line. That is good. Then minus x passing through 2. Good. And it will go up to 3. Okay, and after 3 it will follow 45-degree line. Right? So now if I ask you to find out solution set of this is equal to 5, what you guys are supposed to do is you cut this line over here. This is a y is equal to 5. These are the two values of x where you will get y is equal to 5. If you are asked to find out y is equal to this LHS is equal to minus 2, it is not going to be minus 2 anyway, because if you sketch minus 2 horizontal line here, it is not going to intersect. So there is no solution. If it is minus 1, if you are asked to find out the solution set for is equal to minus 1, then there is a unique point which will give you minus 1. X is equal to 3 will give you minus 1. This is the only point. So it is, otherwise this example seems to be very difficult, and especially when it is minus 1, x is equal to 3 will give you minus 1. Let us cross check. If x is 3, how much is this? In 3 now, I mean it is 4. This is 4. In 3 now, x is equal to 3. Now is 15 and x 16. So this is 4. This is x is equal to 3. This is 5. And if x is equal to 3, this is 0. So 4 minus 5 plus 0 is minus 1. You get it. समजले का सगळ्यांना? Have you understood this lecture? Is very important, and these concepts will be required everywhere, because this radical sign carries a lot of importance in eventual mathematics that you will learn. Okay, I stop recording here. That is the content for today's lecture. I am not taking any more examples. However, in your daily workout, you will find there are several problems, numerical, and there will be many worksheets where you are supposed to develop the theory on your own. Read the worksheet. There will be few worksheets where geometry or pure geometry is going to be very long, lengthy, cumbersome. Some coordinate geometry problems will have very bad numbers. So you will develop patience, you will develop long thinking ability on a given difficult problem by doing this. So it's going to be a transformation of a student if he does well in this daily workout. However, it has to be done very meticulously. If you really work hard on this, you are going to be a different student when you come on June 14th.